So let's start our trading session and add our indicators. First one will be a fractal. The second one will be zigzag indicator. Everything is the same settings. Let's set the first stochastic. There will be a period of 5. Set the report zone at 80. The result zone is 20. Let's add our second stochastic. Let's put a period of 20 on the result zone of 80. No, yeah. And our report zone of 20. The main signals will be identical ones. Of stochastics, let's analyze the principle of work here. We will also look at the fractal and zigzag. The stochastics less. Let's see our high and low levels. Follow the direction of the trend and rely on it to stochastic is sensitive. The lower stochastic is more price sensitive. And our signals will be an identical exit of our stochastic from one or another zone. This and this. This will be also our signals. Here there was an exit, but not here, but the movement also went down and this. And it's also our signal. First of all, we will look at the upper stochastic. And let's start our trading session. Our balance today is $100. So let's choose concept and more profitable entry into the trade. So let's go for an increase here and analyze this situation. See signal from the stochastics. For an increase, we also observe a support zone, marking maximum points for ourselves. And the price is moving in this corridor now. We can identify this for ourselves, and based on this, I think movement must go up. As we see, the movement goes up and I'm completely satisfied with it. We see that there was an exit. So our first trade is up. Great. Let's select the next concept and find the right moment for us. There's a very interesting situation here. Let's wait for the end of the candle. Let's see what will happen. The continuation of the movement, up or down. If we wait, and let's put it down. So I'll explain the principle of entry. First of all, the identical downward movement of stochastics. We see that we now have an upward trend with some pullbacks. We see the persistence of pullbacks and we'll now play on it. We see a very strong downward movement. So a good entry into the deal. The signal is justified. We see the stochastics have stepped over the overbought zone, and let's wait for the end of the trade. So on the balance of $300, another trading plus, I'm very glad with this result. So let's select the cards above. Let's wait for the end of this candle and follow the trend. So all the same, we can go to increase. I will explain the principle when we see both signals from the stochastics. We observe a support zone with a new low point formed. Here we observe a maximum point or resistance zone, and after this roll back down. I think the movement should go up. And let's see what happened. The signals are in. Let's wait for the end. Okay, as I said, positive trade. Our signal is fine. Great result. We have $600, and let's change the concept out. So I think this is on an increase here. We see a very weak direction of the red candle. We observe an identical direction of the stochastics. At this point, we observe a reversal to an increase. We understand that there is an uptrend. So there was a reversal, and the movement should go up in direction. So let's wait for the completion of the trade. Another positive trade. Perfect. We have more than $1,000. So let's change the concept out. Let's see what we have here. And we see that the exit. So we need to wait, because it's possible that the movement will go down. Let's better bet on a fall here. And I explain. We understand that we are now in a downward trend, and we see systematic pullback. We see pullbacks with a long downward movement. Our sensitive stochastic does not cross the line with a value of 20. That is, it does not cross the oversold line. And now the upper stochastic is not quite confident, and I think our movement should go down. As I said, the movement went down, and it remains only to wait. We have a downward trend. We set it exclusively according to the trend. We observe a reversal of the stochastics and another positive deal, friends. Perfect. As I said, the movement went down, and let's change the concept out. I think we'll bet on an increase here. I'll explain the principle of entry. So we see both signals from the stochastics from an increase. And here we mark for ourselves the minimum point that has formed in the earlier notes that there was a downward movement. And based on this, I think the moment should go up. And let's see what happens. So we see how the maximum point is formed. There is a very little left before the completion of the deal. Let's wait. So we have another positive deal. Perfect, almost $3,000 on the balance. A good result. And let's change the classifier. We will find a good entry. Let's open here for an increase and wait for a signal. We see that the least sensitive stochastics is going up. We're also getting ready to exit the lower stochastic, also up for an increase. Mark for ourselves a support zone with a minimum point. We understand that after a long downward movement, it should happen pullback to increase. And based on this, I think that the price should go up. And we see that the price has crossed the 80 zone. Let's wait for the close. And we see that we have another positive trade and excellent results. All signals correct. In this case, we played on a pullback. We see a downward trend. In the theory, we need to bet in the direction of the trend. But this strategy allows us to play on pullbacks. Let's change the concept and choose a good entry into the trade. Look at our signals. I think it's worth going for an increase right away. Let's analyze the entry into detail. We observe the identical direction of the stochastic. The less sensitive stochastic has left the oversold zone. And we also see a signal on this stochastic. And we mark for ourselves the support zone from which the price rebounded. And we also mark ourselves the maximum points. Mark the minimum points also. And let's note that there was a downward movement earlier. And based on this, I think that the movement should go up. Let's see. So one more positive trade. And let's change the concept up. Select the most appropriate entry to the trade. Look at our chart behavior. And so let's bet on the increase here. I'll explain. We see both signals from the stochastic for an increase. Now we mark for ourselves a support zone with a low point. And based on this, we see that we have a downward trend with further rollbacks. I think that the moment should move in this level up. And let's see. A resistance zone has formed. The moment in theory can go up even more, while the stochastics don't tell us anything. There is a little time left. And we see So another positive deal. Perfect. $13,000. Amazing result. So let's make the final trade and change the concept. Let's open a down trade here again, and I explain the principle of entry. We see that a maximum point with a resistance zone has formed. Here we observe slight upward movement. Both stochastics went down. And we mark a support zone for ourselves. Also mark a minimum zone for ourselves. And based on this, some moves should go down. We see a very strong down move. And we see that our trades are positive. Perfect. So amazing result. On the balance, almost $24,000. Perfect. So let's end our trading session on these results. So in conclusion, I want to recommend you my private Telegram channel with my own strategies. You can find the link in the description. Nice bonuses will be waiting for you. Thanks for watching. See you later.